A strange puppy was dumped outside a shelter. It was the best thing that happened to him. Picture this, a small, confused puppy sitting on cold concrete steps, abandoned by the only humans he'd ever known. No blanket, no food, just hope in those piercing blue eyes. That was Mackie, left on a sheltered doorstep like he was nothing. But you know what? Sometimes the worst moments lead to the most beautiful beginnings. And if you're still watching but haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I'm honestly a little heartbroken, because stories like Mackie's, they need to be heard. They need to be shared. And by subscribing, you're helping us rescue more stories just like his. So please, do it for Mackie. Do it for every abandoned soul waiting for their second chance. Now, let me tell you about the day everything changed. Haley was scrolling through shelter pages, her heart already racing with anticipation. She and her fiancé had just decided to move in together, and they both knew one thing for certain: their home wouldn't be complete without a dog. They dreamed about it for years, talking late into the night about what their future pup would be like. Then she saw him. One photo, that's all it took. Mackie's picture appeared on her screen and time stopped. Those blue eyes stared right through the phone, right into her soul. She couldn't explain it, but she knew. This was their dog. This was family. 2 days later, they brought him home. But here's where it gets interesting. Nobody, and I mean nobody, had any idea what Mackie actually was. The shelter said German Shepherd mix, probably some Husky in there. The vet agreed. Everyone who met him guessed the same thing. His coloring screamed German Shepherd. Those bright, piercing blue eyes, pure Husky. His body structure, his stance, the way he moved, all Husky energy. Haley and her fiancé decided to do a DNA test, mostly out of curiosity. What could it hurt, right? The results came back and they were shocked. Chow Chow dominated his genetics, not Shepherd, not Husky as the primary breed. Chow. That explained why he stayed around 50 pounds instead of growing into a massive sled dog. But wait, there's more. Malamute, Pit Bull, Rottweiler, then yes, some German Shepherd and Husky. The rest? Complete mystery. Beautiful, wonderful, perfect mystery. They started calling him a Chowsky. Some people hate cute mixed breed names, but honestly, when you look at Mackie, when you see that unique combination of features and personality, Chowsky just fits. And his personality, oh my goodness, where do I even start? This 50-pound bundle of fur genuinely believes he's a lapdog. Not kidding. He'll climb right up on the couch, sprawl across Haley's lap, and just melt into her like he weighs 5 pounds instead of 50. During the day, while Haley works from home, you'll find Mackie napping on their bed, living his absolute best life. But he's not just a cuddle bug. He's smart, scary smart. He taught himself how to open doors. Just watched humans do it a few times and figured it out. He knows tricks, learns commands quickly, and has absolutely mastered the art of puppy dog eyes. That boy knows exactly how to get what he wants. Tell him you're going to see Grandma and Grandpa, whether that's Haley's parents or her fiancés, and he loses his mind with excitement. Mention the beach? Forget about it. He goes absolutely wild. Actually, a funny story about the beach. The first time they took him, Mackie was terrified of the water. Stood at the edge, whimpering, refusing to go in. Now, he charges straight into the waves like he was born for it. No hesitation, pure joy. What really gets me about Mackie, though, is his eyes. Yes, they're gorgeous. Yes, they shine brilliantly in the sunlight. But it's more than that. Mackie communicates with those eyes. You can see what he's thinking, what he's feeling. It's like looking into the soul of the purest creature on earth. He's also incredibly vocal, true to his husky genetics. He talks back when you scold him. He howls when Haley's fiance leaves for work, like he's protesting the injustice of being separated from his favorite human. He's getting more talkative as he gets older, developing his own unique language that his family has learned to understand. But here's what really matters. Here's what makes Mackie more than just a pet. He knows when Haley is upset. She doesn't have to say a word, he just knows. She'll go to him, wrap her arms around his neck, and he leans into her with his full weight, offering silent support that speaks louder than any words could. He's not just her dog, he's her best friend, her emotional support, her constant. Mackie was part of their engagement photos. He'll be in their wedding. That was actually their #1 requirement when choosing a venue. Dogs had to be allowed. Because Mackie isn't just attending their wedding, he's family. He's the bridge between two people becoming one. Think about that journey, from abandoned puppy on cold shelter steps to beloved family member in a wedding, from confused and alone to the center of someone's world. Haley says she loves him more than he could ever imagine. In dog terms, she loves him more than he loves all the treats in the world. And if you've ever had a dog, you know that's saying something. Every morning, Mackie greets them with those piercing blue eyes, full of pure happiness. Every night, he curls up between them, content and safe. He doesn't remember those cold shelter steps anymore. He doesn't remember being abandoned. All he knows now is love. That's the thing about rescue dogs. They don't hold grudges. They don't dwell on the past. They just love with everything they have, grateful for every single moment of their second chance. That strange-looking puppy dumped on shelter steps? He found his forever home. He found unconditional love. He found his purpose. He became the heartbeat of a family that chose him when someone else threw him away. And whoever left him there, they have no idea what they lost. They'll never know the joy of Mackie's howls, his cuddles, his expressive eyes. They'll never experience the unconditional love he gives every single day. But Haley and her fiance, they know exactly what they found. They found everything. So tell me, have you ever adopted a rescue that changed your life? Or are you team breeder all the way? Drop your thoughts below.